SummerSlam from Cleveland. Let's talk about it. What is going on, guys? Bretto Live back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about what very well could be the best WWE PLE of 2024. That being SummerSlam 2024 from Cleveland Browns Stadium. This show was freaking amazing. I will be leaving my ranking at the end, but you better be damn sure this is going to be a high-ranking show right here. This crushes Money in the Bank. We are going to talk about every winner, every loser, every match, every moment, WWE action figure setup style. So let's jump right in. Before we get deep into this video, smash a like in the vid. The likes really help out the video, so smash a like and comment down below your favorite moment from SummerSlam. What better way to open up the show than with the cerebral assassin Triple H? It's always good hearing his music coming out. He just hypes you up. Isn't he a good hype man? Got the classic catchphrase, "Are you ready?" And obviously, we're ready for effing SummerSlam, baby. This is gonna be lit. And then he introduces Jelly Roll, who does his awesome song Liar, and it was actually a really freaking good performance from Jelly Roll. They had little WWE videos popping up with superstars that are going to be on the show as he was singing, and it was just perfect. It was really nice, man. Opening up the show, yes, opening up the show. We started with a bang, a WWE World Women's Championship match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. I also can't help but mention that the referee in this match had a freaking camera on his ear. We would also see Seth Rollins do the same thing later in the show as special guest referee. I thought this was really cool. Did it work very well? No, but I thought it was a really unique idea. We did have Dominic Mysterio on ringside, so you know he's going to be the big factor in this match. But before we get to that, I loved how Rhea Ripley was selling a shoulder injury the entire time. She got sent into the turnbuckle by Liv Morgan, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it actually looked like Rhea Ripley dislocated her shoulder. So she popped it back in by the announce desk in front of Dom, and I was like, that's some tough freaking crap right there. Holy cow. Rhea's a tough SOB. Rhea Ripley was also going to use a steel chair on Liv Morgan, but luckily for Dominic Mysterio, Dominic reminded Rhea that you can't use a steel chair in this match. You'll get disqualified. You won't win the World Women's Championship. So he pulled the chair out of Rhea Ripley's hand. At first, Mommy was like, wait, what are you doing? Then she's like, oh yeah, you're right. But then after that, Dom slides a steel chair in the ring, distracts the referee, allowing for Liv Morgan to hit the Oblivion on Rhea Ripley and retain the World Women's Championship. Dom screws Rhea. Dude, at first I'm like, oh my god, Rhea's gonna be pissed with Dom. Dom accidentally screws Rhea, but no, that was not the case. Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio are back together. They kiss after the match. Dominic Mysterio, I guess this was his plan the entire time, to help Liv Morgan retain the title over Rhea Ripley. Oh my gosh, Dom screws Rhea just like I said it was gonna happen. The big question is, though, I don't know if Liv knew that Dom was gonna do this. I feel like Liv was completely oblivious to this plan. I don't think she knew that Dom was gonna turn. Oh my gosh, this was amazing. Absolutely banger way to open up the show. The Oblivion onto the steel chair. Ref didn't see it. Liv wins. Oh, what a way to open. Just an absolutely amazing match. We then jumped into our Intercontinental Championship match where Sami Zayn would go one-on-one with Braun Breaker in a rematch from Money in the Bank. Obviously, Braun Breaker did underestimate Sami Zayn at Money in the Bank, but did he do the same here at SummerSlam? No, he did not. We got a brand new Intercontinental Champion, dude, and his name is Braun Breaker. This match was definitely one of the weaker matches on the card, but it still had my attention. It was really good. Sami Zayn put up a fight, but he was too much. Braun Breaker was too much for Sami Zayn. 2 spears did the job on Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3, and new Intercontinental Champion. After really thinking about it, yeah, I can go for the change. Sami's had the title ever since WrestleMania. Give it to somebody new. Braun Breaker's going to be a very dominant Intercontinental Champion, and I really don't know who's going to take him down. We are in the era of Braun as IC Champ. The United States Championship was on the line where LA Knight had his opportunity to gain his first WWE Championship in WWE. Obviously, LA Knight had to pull pull up in the custom Prime Hummer that he stole on that episode of SmackDown. And why the hell not? He's gonna jab a pipe right through the freaking window because he couldn't see out of it. He walks to the ring. Amazing cinematic entrance, by the way, for LA Knight. I love how they follow the superstars backstage as they walk through Gorilla. I just think that is just so awesome. Anyways, jumping into the match doesn't even get started. The bell doesn't even ring, and LA Knight and Logan Paul just start beating the absolute hell out of each other. Literally, LA Knight dropped Logan Paul neck first on the freaking announce desk, and this is before the match has even started. Both men still have their entrance gear on. Literally, keep that in mind. Match gets started. It's absolutely amazing. It's an absolute slugfest. Favorite moment easily was when Logan Paul did the little reverse midair, jumps off the ropes, does a freaking backflip on top of LA Knight. I thought he broke his leg. And the superplex that LA Knight did to Logan Paul off the top rope, I literally thought he broke Logan Paul's neck. In the end, we did see Machine Gun Kelly, who would enter with Logan Paul. I forgot to mention that. MGK, baby. He was on this episode of SummerSlam. I only remember MGK because he got freaking powerbombed by Kevin Owens off the stage in 2015 episode of Raw. That was absolutely insane. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. It's pretty freaking intense. But anyway, LA Knight avoided the use of the brass knuckles. Well, he kind of got grazed with the brass knuckles that were handed to him by MGK, but LA Knight was still able to take advantage and still beat Logan Paul with the BFT, even though Logan Paul used the damn brass knuckles. And new United States champion, his name is LA Knight. Yeah, freaking finally, dude. Talk about a man that has deserved a championship. He's got the US title around his waist, no longer around the waist of Logan Paul. You know, Logan Paul's entire title reign, he's only defended the title 2 times. That's insane to me. But what a win for LA Knight, avoiding all of the prime goons on ringside and Machine Gun Kelly to win this match and become US champion. I love it. I gotta cover this. Otis, Akira Tozawa, Apollo Crews, and Baron Corbin were all part of a Manscaped commercial backstage. Otis almost made the show rated R when he started doing some shaving on his chest and his belly region, but then Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupree made him stop, and Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews, they decided to leave the room. I thought this was really goofy for a Manscaped commercial. I had to mention it. We had a WWE Women's Championship match where Nia Jax, the current queen of the ring, gaining this match by winning that tournament, went up against Bayley for the Women's Championship. This match was okay, definitely one of the weaker matches on the card, but it was still okay, no doubt about it. I love the powerbomb from Bayley. Oh my gosh, that's insane strength that it took to get Nia Jax up off the top rope and deliver a powerbomb while she's literally on your shoulders for 5 freaking seconds. Absolutely insane. The elbow drop from Bayley was wicked, but in the end, Nia Jax was able to overcome because of the fake cash-in from Miss Tiffy Time, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's music hits. She's like, oh, I'm going to cash in. I'm going to cash in. No, she was just helping Nia Jax and distracting Bayley with the entrance, and she did because Bayley ended up losing with 2 annihilators in the corner. 1, 2, 3 pins Bayley, and new WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. Nia Jax beats Bayley. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I feel like Bayley's title reign was really boring ever since WrestleMania, and I feel like Nia Jax could do better things with that championship. And now it's going to be sort of like a frenemies because, you know, Tiffany Stratton's got that briefcase, and all she's going to want to do is cash that in on her friend Nia Jax to become women's champion. So this is going to get interesting. A match that I was intensely excited for all show, where Seth Rollins was the special guest referee. He had to referee the match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. An absolute slugfest was this match. I absolutely loved it. The match was revolved around the bracelet that Drew McIntyre carried on his wrist, the AJ and Larry bracelet, of course the dog and the wife of CM Punk. It revolved around that. It really did. Drew McIntyre had it around his wrist. CM Punk noticed it, got pissed off, and then CM Punk had Drew McIntyre pinned multiple times, by the way, but Seth Rollins was just taken out. He was taken out by these 2 men, and then the bracelet would even make its way onto Seth Rollins' wrist, and then CM Punk would get distracted again and hit a go to sleep on the referee, Seth freaking Rollins. CM Punk really wants that bracelet back. I mean, I know it's only worth like 5 cents, but it's about the sentimental value, if you know what I mean. But in the end, Drew McIntyre had to stoop to lengths that if you had a regular referee, he wouldn't have got away with. But we saw Drew McIntyre low blow CM Punk's freaking balls, and then And then Drew McIntyre was able to take advantage, pin CM Punk for the 1, 2, 3, and Seth Rollins was forced to count it. He didn't favor anybody. I mean, he did almost hit Drew McIntyre with a steel chair in the match because he pissed him off a little bit, but Seth Rollins was a great referee. He let things slide. This was an awesome match, but it is not over. It is not over. I guarantee you we see a triple threat between these three at Bad Blood or wherever they're going to have the next PLE, but I guarantee you it's not over between Punk and Drew. No way that storyline ends like that, and it can't because Drew McIntyre still has the bracelet. This was an amazing match, though, and man, I hope we see that CM Punk in action figure form. I got my pink one right here. Mr. King of the Ring, Gunther, went one-on-one with Damian Priest for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This match was amazing, an absolute chop brawl. To the point where we even saw Gunther's chest bleed, which was insane. We did see Finn Balor come out, and Damian Priest earlier in the show said, I don't need any help, Finn. I'll let you know if I do, but I don't need any help. Don't come out. It's okay. But Finn came out anyway, and I was like, Finn, what are you doing out here? This is suspect. We already saw Dom, in a way, turn on the Judgment Day and help Liv. Will we see the same thing? And we absolutely effing did. We saw Damian Priest about to pin Gunther. 1, 2, 3. He had the 3 count, but Finn Balor pulled the foot of Gunther onto the rope, causing a rope break, so the ref can't count to 3. So Finn Balor screws Priest, and what I loved about this was Damian Priest didn't see Finn Balor do it right away. He didn't. He had to look up at the Titantron and see the replay, which I thought was so interesting how that transpired. I thought that was so cool. So then Damian Priest, all he wants to do is get his hands on Finn Balor, but he's got to remember he's in a World Heavyweight Championship match, but he couldn't take his attention off of freaking Finn Balor. Even when he was locked in a submission, he couldn't take his attention off of Finn. Gunther had him in a submission, a big sleeper hold. He had him locked in. It looked like Damian Priest was going to get out. He partially did, but then he didn't because he locked it in again. Passed out Damian Priest. He didn't pin him. He passed him out. And new WWE World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. I can't believe it. I was not expecting them to put this title on Gunther, but if it wasn't for damn Finn Balor for screwing over Damian Priest, and the cracks in the Judgment Day are bigger than ever. I don't even think we'll see the Judgment Day fully team up on Raw. I really don't. The only titles they have now is the tag team titles, JD and Finn. But oh my gosh, Gunther's World Heavyweight Champion. This is huge. Who's going to be his opponent next? Hopefully Brock Lesnar, bro. That would be freaking sick. Gosh, I thought all this was just so damn good. The Miz, our host of SummerSlam, would come out with his tag team partner, R-Truth, to announce the attendance record for this episode of SummerSlam. And the attendance, dude, check this out. 57,791 people attended this SummerSlam. I find that absolutely insane. That's like WrestleMania freaking attendance. I know WrestleMania normally has like 80, close to 100,000 people, but that's still insane. Almost 60,000 people attending this SummerSlam is awesome. I hope they do next year in Soldier Field in Chicago. Oh my God, I would so be there. But of course, they did get interrupted by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, who needed to ruin the party. They roasted MGK and Jelly Roll, who was on ringside, and then Jelly Roll made his way in the ring with the steel chair and then unloaded on Theory and Waller. And I got to admit, they continue the Theory getting beat up more than Waller because Theory took all the shots and Waller barely took any. He freaking dipped up out of there. He was like, nah, I ain't taking any of these shots from Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll also hit a 5-knuckle shuffle and could barely get back on his feet. I thought it was freaking awesome and a hilarious segment. I loved this segment with Jelly Roll. And look what I did. I put a Karrion Kross head on a freaking Viscera. I think it looks pretty interesting. What do you guys think for a custom Jelly Roll? It was our main event of the show where Cody Rhodes had to defend his WWE Undisputed Championship up against the new Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. Before we even jump into the match, Cody's entrance was so freaking cinematic and awesome. They started with the camera on Cody Rhodes in his damn bus. He walks his dog Pharaoh to where he'll get his jacket, gets his mask, talks to Arn Anderson, and Arn says, hey, you got some friends still. I made some calls. I was like, ooh, who's going to help out Cody Rhodes? So I will talk about that. Got very WrestleMania 40 vibes from this match. The match itself, it was absolutely insane. Oh my God, who is that? Is that Roman Reigns? We will get to that. Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes was great, And you already know, it was only a matter of time until we saw Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa get involved. As you can see here, we saw Randy Orton and Kevin Owens make their way out to even up the odds for Cody Rhodes. Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton were all brawl out of the arena, so they're fully eliminated from this equation. They brawl it out. Randy Orton hits an RKO. Tama Tonga sells the Stone Cold Stunner like an absolute badass. I loved that. But who still needed to get involved in this match? That man's name, Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is an absolute maniac. He would try to help Solo win the title, but it wouldn't really work out. He even went to the length to jump to the outside of the ring through the announce table and I think break his damn leg. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Jacob Fatu broke his damn leg when he freaking landed on the dang announce desk. He crushed Cody Rhodes, landed right there on his leg, and I was like, oh my god, I think Jacob Fatu just broke his leg. He didn't get up after that. Let me just add that he didn't get up. So I think Jacob Fatu is injured. I could be completely wrong. And from there, we all thought that Cody Rhodes was done. It was over. Cody Rhodes is done. He just got sent to the announce desk, but he kicks out, hits a Cody Cutter, and then whose music hits? The Tribal Chief, Roman freaking Reigns, is back. Roman Reigns with an OTC t-shirt, original Tribal Chief, or is it only Tribal Chief? Makes his way out with a t-shirt, brand new theme song, looked like an absolute final boss, if you will. Roman Reigns makes his way out, makes his intention very clear by Superman punching Solo, spearing Solo, and not touching Cody Rhodes one bit. Roman Reigns made his intentions clear. There's only one Tribal Chief. Screw you, Solo Sikoa. I am back. I am the real Tribal Chief. Oh my god, Roman Reigns literally just dips after that. He walks out of the ring, allows for Cody Rhodes to hit another crossroads on Solo Sikoa to pick up the victory and retain his undisputed championship. They executed this match so perfectly. It literally gave me WrestleMania 40 vibes all over again. It wasn't as good as WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 40 was special, okay? That was so unique. But this was amazing. This was amazing. The return of Roman Reigns gave me goosebumps. The pop was insane. People literally bounced out of their seats for this man. And it wasn't even a theme song that we should have recognized, but we all knew. We just all knew that it was Roman Reigns. We did. The Tribal Chief is back, and he's coming after Solo. I don't even think he has his eyes on Cody Rhodes. He didn't. Cody Rhodes looked at him like, what the hell? Why did you not take me out? You just took Solo out, the guy that's in your bloodline, in a way, but posing as a fake damn Tribal Chief. But what a way to end the show. Cody Rhodes on top, retains his title. Tribal Chief is back. Solo Sikoa loses. What a show. This SummerSlam was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. I know it was long, but there was so much that happened. I loved this show. That is why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I liked everything about the show. I really did. If I didn't really like a match that much, I liked the outcome, and I liked everything. There wasn't one thing that was bad on this card. Were there things that were better than other things? Yes. I loved this show. It was amazing. Favorite moment, I feel like everybody would say the Roman Reigns return. But if that didn't happen, my favorite moment would be the Dom turn. I loved the Dom turn. It was so cool. Like, literally, it was so perfectly executed, the Dominic Mysterio turn. But obviously, Roman Reigns was my favorite moment. You guys can let me know your favorite moment down in the comment section down below. But that was SummerSlam 2024 from the Cleveland Browns Stadium. Once again, absolutely banger show. I hope you guys enjoyed this review setup video style. And check out the short if you guys want to as well. I'm going to be posting a short on this, which is going to be a banger. And once again, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the Bretto Live YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time. This is Bretto Live, signing out.